semifinals, so open your practice at this time. After your considers, we're back to the #1 position. Again, this is a three-game format. You'll be going through games skipping one pair at a time. 17-18 come up to 9 and 10, 15-16 up to 7 and 8. When two of your three games are completed, you can be cut for the top 5 with one game remaining. Side pots for the semifinals, one pays one spot, $55 a game. Let's see those red boxes come up around your letters. You ready for tournament play? Good luck this afternoon.
Okay, welcome to Mile High ABT here at Coal Creek Lanes. We're in semis for this week 15. Double 3 games. Then we're going to cut to the top 5. We're doing stair-step this week, so we'll cut to the top 5 and do stair-step. 5 versus 4, winner of that versus 3, winner of that versus 2. And then the winner of that match takes on the top seed for the championship. So hang in there. Mr. Pogge, I see you. They are on. That's a very good question. I had it on the tip of my tongue and I completely forgot what it was. So I'll find out what pattern it is here in just a second. But hang tight. We're in game 1 of semis. Okay, they are bowling on 2016 Badger. So Badger 2016 variation of it. That's what we're on today. Again, we are in semis. After that, we'll be getting our finals. Yeah, it looks like we have finished up on game 1, heading into game 2 of semis. Again, no 3 games, cut to the top 5. We're doing stair-step today. And we'll have our champion here in a couple hours.
Senior.
Okay, we finished up game 2. Heading into game 3. After this game, we will have our top 5 finalists for stair-step. Do have one pair that's a little slow on the lower end. So these two pairs should be getting started relatively shortly. And we'll be off to game 3.
Seven pin on 17.
+61, Kyle Bemis. Your leader after 2 games at +80, your cut +30. +30 after 2.
Okay, and for those that are just joining us, we are in semis here at Cold Creek Lanes for Mile High ABT. We are doing stair-step today, so once we get done with semis, we'll take the top 5 and do a stair-step finals. looks like we've finished up game 3 on these pairs. Be just a few minutes. They're going to tabulate the scores, get our top 5, and then we'll begin our finals. So we'll be back in just a few moments.
Hammer fans, it's Adam Barta here to introduce the brand new Hammer Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid. Being on staff for over 20 years, one of the best balls I've ever thrown with the line would have been the Black Widow series. And lots of success with it over the years, lots of tournaments wins, lots of 300s, 800s. There's no better core in a bowling ball, in my opinion, than the gas mask core. Hammer fans with this Black Widow 2.0, the hybrid, are definitely going to see something that they haven't seen with the other Black Widows. It's much more aggressive off the back end, and it's got that iconic look to it with the red and black in it. You Hammer fans back in the day remember the Black Widow that had the black and the red. This is almost identical to it, but what you're going to see is a far more aggressive reaction off the back end. That's it for the Hammer Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Visit your local pro shop or hammerbowling.com.
Hi everybody, Tommy Jones here. We're on the PBA truck here in Jackson, Michigan, and trying to figure out a couple different balls to drill for the tournament here. We're bowling on dual patterns. We got 2 patterns this week, so kind of the trick is to kind of find some balls you can use on both patterns. So I'm gonna call my ball rep, Dino Castillo here. I got 3 balls that I've kind of narrowed down to. We got the Radical Outer Limits with the HK22, the One Remix, and the NV Tour. So Dino, I pretty much have these 3 balls that I've kind of got it down to. I'm going to do 2 of the 3. Tell me what you're thinking, what you saw.
Well, one of the things that you had a really good look with the One Remix. So what we want to do is maybe give him a similar layout, maybe add some surface to it, and with that big core that we needed the middle of the lane. And then on the NV Tour, he had a pretty good look with the NV Tour. So give him the same deal, maybe give it a touch of shine to it with that asymmetric core, but kind of on the weaker side. And we wanted him to give it an option of looking at that. And especially, you got to have a ball with HK, important. And the Outer Limits had a decent look with it. So we're going to do the same thing with the HK.
Yeah. So So here's what we'll do. We're gonna let's try to get it down to 2 though. We're gonna do 2 here. So I feel like this one's probably a little clean. I feel like I can use both of these on both patterns. So if we need to do the NV tour, we'll come back and do it after block 1 or block 2. So we'll start with these outer limits and the 1 remix, and you know, we'll go from there. And if we need to do another one, we'll do another one.
I agree. I agree with the 1 remix and the outer limits, because these are 2 that you had the best look with. And if it got down past the 6-game mark, whatever, we know we're only bowling 6 games a block. So this is definitely a 3rd option.
Okay, sounds good. There we go. We're on the truck here. What we do is we put the lines on them, they'll scribe them, and then they'll go on and you know, they'll drill them for us. So basically we just figure out what kind of layout we want to do. I know what I want to do I have a 1 that already looks pretty close. So I'm just trying to make one a little bit stronger. So I'm gonna get the intermediate kicked out a little bit farther and just get to rev up just a tad sooner and be a little bit stronger. But we're pretty fortunate out here on the truck. We have some guys that take care of us. We talk about the layouts. We just draw on them with the wax pencils. They'll scribe them, and then we'll come in tomorrow and they'll be done.
Length, flip, and continuation are words you hear when describing ball motion. The new outer limits will deliver a new set of standards when describing ball motion. Phil Cardinelli here to show you what the outer limits is all about. Using a newly developed program, we are able to generate a core shape and the numbers that will yield the exact motion and performance we desired. Combine this with the new Hyperkinetic 22 Hybrid, and you have a ball motion that is out of this world. Oh, and by the way, it has great shelf appeal. We have selected 2 layouts. Layout A increases the differentials to .059 and the intermediate differential to .026. And layout D lowers the differentials to .040 and .013. I'm sure you want to know what the oil pattern is. Easy, that's the pattern. Throwbot allows us to mimic any bowler in the world, so we invented our own to best show off our products. Okay, it's time to meet our crew. Meet Brittany Spears, a low-speed, low-rev player who loves playing second arrow. LeBron Frames is the comeback kid, overcoming insurmountable odds to achieve victory. Chuck No-Wrist, when Chuck's around, the pins go missing in action. Keanu Reeves is a beast, a super two-hander. Brittany Spears is a low-rev, low-speed player. And as you can see, her pin-down drilling shows a quick response to friction, with a strong down-lane motion and a strong move to the pocket. The impact angle is greater than the entry angle, giving Brittany a strong, continuous down-lane motion. This drilling is ideal for low-speed, low-rev players. Brittany's pin-up drilling is the only drill pattern of all our testers that showed an impact angle to be less than the entry angle. This drilling is simply too strong and created a shorter hook window due to Brittany's lower ball speed. Both drillings gave this low-speed, low-rev player plenty of hook, about 23 boards, but the difference was how the ball went through the pins. LeBron Frames has a ball speed of 17.5 miles per hour and a rev rate of 330. This stroker sees a huge difference between his impact angle and his entry angle. With 24 boards of total hook and 11 boards of hook from the break point, that's a lot of hook and a lot of power from a pin down drilling. LeBron's pin-up drilling crossed nearly 26 boards, 12 of which were from the break point. Check out that back-end motion. One of the most glaring characteristics of the outer limits is the ratio between the entry angle and the impact angle. In every instance, for every bowler except one drilling, the impact angle was greater than the entry angle. This is the physics ratio used to measure ball continuation. Chuck Norris is a power player. His pin-down drilling crossed 27 boards. Most astonishing is that the pin-down drilling yielded nearly 3 degrees more impact angle than entry angle. For Chuck, his pin-up drilling was sharper off the spot, and once again the impact angle was nearly 3 degrees more than the entry angle. The outer limits are strong, and Chuck sees lots of motion from both the pin-down and the pin-up layouts. For Keanu Reeves, the outer limit sends the pins into outer space. 3, 2, 1, blast off. See ya. See your scores go out of this world. Get the outer limits with the new industry standard HK22 hybrid cover. Get it at a pro shop near you. Bowling pins, you have a problem. Wow, that's radical.
All right, welcome back to another episode of TrackCast. I'm your host, Rich Hansen, track product manager. And today we're talking about the actual core design and the differences between the new archetype and the Paragon. So one of the most iconic balls in the history of track has been the Paradox. That featured the original I-Core with the multi-density design in the middle that allowed us to change that band's density and create a wide variety of RG's differentials, and we actually make that ball perfectly symmetrical. This last year we introduced the Paragon. That featured the same core design as the original I-Core, we call it I-Core 3.0. There's slight modifications to it, but very similar RGs and differentials. So now looking at the new archetype, we can kind of describe the differences in this core design versus the Paragon. We started with the exact same design of the I-Core 3.0. We kept the inner band exactly the same size and mass, but what we did was we changed the main inner body. We slimmed it up, so therefore we call it the I-Core 3.0 Slim. And what that does is that smaller design, slimmer design, makes this piece way less overall than the piece inside the Paragon. We've moved over a pound of mass from the inner core to the outer core. And what that does is it helps raise the RG. So now we have a 2.518 RG. In doing so, we've also kept this differential very similar. We now have a 0.053 differential, but we've also increased the intermediate differential to 0.020. Those changes are going to give us a cleaner motion through the front and a quicker response to the friction at the break point. Comparing ball motion from the Paragon to the archetype, we kept the cover stock the same. It's a QR11 solid, and we've kept the finish exactly the same. So really the only thing we're dealing with is a change in the core design. So when you throw this Paragon, you're going to see a ball that's perfect for heavy oil conditions, a strong overall hook. If you transition over to an archetype, still a ball is designed for heavy oil, but this one's going to be a little bit cleaner through the front. It's going to be more pronounced in the mid lane and the break point. So it's a good complement to the original Paragon. So when your Paragon is for the fresh, it's strong in the oil throughout, but when this ball starts to get a little bit lazy down lane because the oil pushes, this ball is a perfect transition too. All right, so there you have it. We talked about the differences between the new archetype and the I-Core 3.0 Slim versus the Paragon and the regular I-Core 3.0. For more information about the new archetype, make sure you visit at trackbowling.com, and as always, make sure you follow us on our social media channels.
Hammer fans, it's Adam Barta here to introduce the brand new Hammer Black Widow 2.0 hybrid. Being on staff for over 20 years, one of the best balls I've ever thrown with the line would have been the Black Widow series, and lots of success with it over the years. Lots of tournaments wins, lots of 300s, 800s. There's no better core in a bowling ball, in my opinion, than the gas mask core. Hammer fans with this Black Widow 2.0, the hybrid, are definitely going to see something that they haven't seen with the other Black Widows. It's much more aggressive off the back end, and it's got that iconic look to it with the red and black in it. You Hammer fans back in the day remember the Black Widow that had the black and the red. This is almost identical to it, but what you're going to see is a far more aggressive reaction off the back end. That's it for the Hammer Black Widow 2.0 hybrid. Hope you enjoy what you saw. Visit your local pro shop or hammerbowling.com.
Hi everybody, Tommy Jones here. We're on the PBA truck here in Jackson, Michigan, and trying to figure out a couple different balls to drill for the tournament here. We're bowling on dual patterns. We got 2 patterns this week, so kind of the trick is to kind of find some balls you can use on both patterns. So I'm going to call my ball rep, Dino Castillo here. I got 3 balls that I've kind of narrowed down to. We got the Radical Outer Limits with the HK22, the One Remix, and the NV Tour. So Dino, I pretty much have these 3 balls that I've kind of got it down to. I'm going to do 2 of the 3. Tell me what you're thinking, what you saw.
Well, one of the things that you had a really good look with the One Remix. So what we want to do is maybe give him a similar layout, maybe add some surface to it, and with that big core that we needed the middle of the lane. And then on the NV Tour, he had a pretty good look with the NV Tour. So give him the same deal, maybe give it a touch of shine to it with that asymmetric core, but kind of on the weaker side. And we wanted him to give it an option of looking at that. And especially you got to have a ball with HK, important. And the Outer Limits had a decent look with it. So we're going to do the same thing with the HK.
Yeah. So So here's what we'll do. We're gonna let's try to get it down to 2 though. We're gonna do 2 here. So I feel like this one's probably a little clean. I feel like I can use both of these on both patterns. So if we need to do the NV2, we'll come back and do it after block 1 or block 2. So we'll start with these outer limits and the 1 remix, and you know, we'll go from there. And if we need to do another one, we'll do another one.
I agree. I agree with the 1 remix and the outer limits, because these are 2 that you had the best look with. And if it got down past the 6-game mark, whatever, we know we're only bowling 6 games a block. So this is definitely a 3rd option.
Okay, sounds good. There we go.
Okay, we're finishing up the first round of practice on our first set of matches. It's going to feature Johnny Camacho and Kyle Bemis. Nick will be back with us in just a second after they finish practice. We'll be getting started shortly. In the top 5 are Johnny Camacho is in 5th, Kyle Bemis in 4th, Bryce Ducker is 3rd, Barry Powell Sr. is in the 2nd spot, and your leader was Sky Hiddle.
He's going to be the bowler on 19. Okay. And he gets 17 pins. Okay. And Kyle is on 20. He gets 30 pins. Okay. Too much baggage, I'm telling you.
We'll get them started.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the high side for the microphone, but you'll see us. We're listening to us on YouTube as well. This first match of the stair-step finals will feature our 5th seed, Johnny Camacho out of Denver, going up against Kyle Bemis of Broomfield. Kyle is elected to have Johnny lead the match. Shake hands, gentlemen, and best of luck.
Let me know.
You're ready.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Nicholas Sorsa here with the Amateur Bowlers Tour with Rob Warner.
Absolutely.
Technical genius that he is. We're here at Coal Creek Lanes in Lafayette. And this is our stair-step finals. Again, we went back to our traditional combination singles event, where we'll do a top 5 finals. When we do get over 125 entries, we'll go to a top 8 finals, but it won't be a survivor. It'll be the Nicholas Sorsa top 8. It pays better.
There you go. Ooh.
Johnny, believe it or not, Johnny's been with me for 13 years.
Okay.
He's won 3 titles. Last one was at Arapahoe Bowl in Greenwood Village.
Okay.
And Kyle's been with me for about 6 years. This is his 3rd time in the top 5. He has not won a title yet. Finished. He's got a 3rd and a 4th so far.
Today may be his day.
Could be. Well, and then we have a newbie, Bryce Ducker out of North Glen. He's making his first appearance in the semifinals, and obviously first appearance in the finals.
Ooh.
These guys are bowling on the Badger.
Yes, sir.
The 2013 Badger, 52 feet. And this pair is fresh.
Yes. So they get all the glory of the 52 feet here.
If you want to call it that. But the weird thing about this is it does break down fairly quickly. In terms of bowlers being on the pairs.
Okay.
Because there's not a lot of volume, even though it is 52 feet. So, you know, the first reaction of the guys coming in going, oh man, 52 feet, ball ain't going to wrinkle. Well, yes, it will, and it will open up as you bowl on it, but you're pretty much going to start out almost around fourth arrow and try to play as tight as you can. Of course, on this thing, anything 9 out is out of bounds pretty much.
Absolutely. We got a pair of 10 pins to start. And
Yeah, and pair of 10 pins that we missed. All right.
yes, it is.
I gotta tell you how tight it was. Kelly Lawson was playing second arrow on the left side, which he does like once every 14 and a half years. Otherwise, he's going right up the twig. But it's kind of neat, you know, Bryce making his first appearance here at Northglenn and from Northglenn. Second seed, Barry Powell in Denver.
Okay.
For the guys that remember Barry. Now, Barry's been in 29 years.
Really?
Yep, 4 titles, 1 regional title. And he went forever without winning. And I literally mean forever. And then when he finally won and he got the monkey off his back, then he got real tough.
Oh, yeah.
Going head to head. He become a very good player. And our tournament leader, obviously, is a good player in his own right. That's Sky Hiddle out of Thornton. Sky originally lived up in this area, moved to Thornton probably about 2 or 3 years ago. But he is a 9-time champion, been with me for 19 years. So you were like 4 years old when
Yeah.
you joined.
Exactly. Sky can't be that old.
And, yeah, 9-time champion. And it's been a little while for Sky because he's gone in his business. He's out of town, in and out of town. Hard to get, you know, games in on a regular basis. So it's nice to see he finally got a week off and
Decided to
came
bowl.
in the bowl. Yeah, he bowled well. He really did. So.
Yeah. And he bowls league here
Yep.
on Monday and Thursday.
Okay.
I do know that. Kyle bowls league here actually as well on Monday night.
Okay.
And maybe another night, maybe Friday as well. I'm not 100% sure, but
Who?
I think Kyle.
No, not on Friday night.
So just Monday then.
Yeah.
I know I remember seeing him somewhere, so I think it's Monday. All right.
There we go.
There we exactly. Now we got a pair of opens and a pair of spares now.
And they're both talking to each other.
Exactly.
When I tell people you cover spares, you're going to win. This is the pattern I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When there's 52 feet and even regardless of a little bit of volume, you still got to, spares become more important.
Sure. Oh,
Ooh, comes up a little light.
1, 2, 10.
Yes, sir. And next week you were at Sweetheart.
Yep.
Okay.
Clark Friesen, who I believe just left for Bowl Nationals.
Oh, this week?
I think so.
Okay.
But I'm sure I'll be back in time.
GM of the year.
Rightfully so. Yeah, that bowling center is phenomenal, boy. I tell you what, I am jealous of all the bowlers that live up north. Because the proprietors up there just do such a fantastic job.
Absolutely. It is. Up there is, it's they are trying to outdo each other.
But in a good way.
Oh, absolutely.
And not in a hateful, competitive way, a friendly competitive way. They
absolutely.
and yet they pretty much have their own, like most bowling centers, their own group of core league bowlers. Again, depending on what's going on, they'll go back and forth. But for the most part, Highland Park bowlers are going to be there waiting for you. And same with the Sweetheart guys.
Yes.
And the cool part is we've gotten so many members up there. When we do go up there, it's hard for the Denver guys to get in because you know they're used to that bowling center, and it has some little quirks that they're aware of that the guys coming in aren't. So you know, It happens, and then you got Zach the Lunatic up there doing great things.
Yeah.
Getting ready for that PBA event coming up, I believe, in June.
Yes, he has the Big Swiss first, I do
Right.
believe, and then the Senior Masters, and then the PBA or PWBA Regional.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, he's a busy person.
Sure.
He's gonna be having fun.
He always has fun.
Yes, he's a ball of energy.
Ooh, chop the bucket. This is I don't want it, you can take it tournament so far.
So Poggi is looking for a pick to click, and he's giving me first option, is what he said. So
Oh well, he must be half inebriated.
must be. I'll take Sky. I'll take Sky. I'll take the favorite. Exactly.
If that was a dog race, Kyle would be going off at like 4 to 5. You'd get 20 cents on $2.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's got to be the favorite. Like he bowls well here.
Yes.
That doesn't mean he's going to win.
True.
Attaboy, Jen.
Yes, when you have one game matches, anything's possible.
Oh yeah. And especially on this, because even as it opens up a little bit, carrying corners are brutal.
Yes.
So many 10s and 7s all weekend. with not low pocket hits. I'm talking, you look at the kid throw the ball and you go, no, that's money. And leave it at 10 pin. I want to see that in like ultra slow motion to see how the hell that happened.
Yeah, and this pair, I was talking to Sky earlier, is this pair for the league for me, I can either strike on 20 and then I have 10 pin on 19, or I strike on 19 and 10 pin on 20. So I can never, ever get both of them dialed in. That's a good shot.
I actually, bowling here now for 2 years, I don't want to say my favorite pairs, but it seems like I do a little bit better in the middle to the upper high end of the building.
Yes.
21 and 22 drives me crazy, but I think that's because we got some issues with the pins not setting properly. I think the 3 pin sets back a little on 22, for example, and that makes for a tough carry. But summer times when they go through those things, you get that all taken care of.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think my favorite pair in here, that's a good question. It's going to either be 9, 10, 15, 16, 13, 14, somewhere in that ballpark.
Okay.
So yeah, the middle of the house is
Yeah.
traditionally a favorite of mine. Not a big fan of 1 and 2. Even though everybody hates 23 and 24, but that pair doesn't bother me at all.
For an end pair,
Yeah.
23 and 24 is, to me, it's not that big a deal.
Exactly.
It seems to play the same as the others.
Yes.
1 and 2 can get a little funky, but
It's either 1 and 2 are either going to be really good for me that night or really bad. There's no in between.
yeah.
Kyle's going to have to start making some spares here.
Yeah. He's only got 2 marks and
Yeah.
2 single pin misses. I think they were both 10s. That's hard. Even though this is going to be a grinder, like you said, he's still got to close some frames here and make Johnny think about it.
And he's spotting because Johnny gets 30 and he gets 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's most definitely got to make some spares here. Okay, Johnny's working on a double.
Technically, even with that handicap advantage, Kyle's only down probably a mark. Again, depending on what happens here, but he's closer than he thinks. That's a beautiful shot.
It was.
A beautiful shot. And it's up 6. You can go to 16 if you can throw another one, but you get jacked up, especially on this one. You throw it a little bit too hard. It's
See you later.
yeah, it's a nightmare. That's it. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Last couple of shots have been absolute money.
Yes, they have.
It's got lined up.
It's bowling well. You guys got 2 more weeks of Friday night, I do believe.
Yes.
Okay.
Position round Friday and then roll off following week.
There we go. Did you make the roll off?
Yep.
There you go.
Hey, you got to get off food stamps somehow. Nice.
Okay.
There we go.
There's an answer.
Come on.
Okay. Double here go a long ways for Kyle.
Yeah, really. And he can throw a bunch just like Johnny has. Kyle gets lined up, he can throw some strikes.
Okay.
Come on. There you
There
go.
we go. Yes. And Mr. Poggi has picked Camacho to win.
Wow. Coming up the ladder?
That's exactly.
That means he's not baking anything. He's bored, so he figures he'll watch his guy as long as he can
There you go.
before he passes it. But, you know, in a way, he's seen Johnny bowl for quite a while. And
True.
if he stays in this locked-in mode, he will be tough.
Ooh.
Little light,
Yes.
210. You know, and realistically, like we said, the favorite's got to be Sky. I would not count out Barry Bell.
Okay.
Barry has gotten very comfortable now that he's been winning, and he's been winning some big events. And he's got some self-confidence now, and he's always had the ability.
Okay.
If he can get up there, and especially if he can get out early.
Going to the backup ball. Ooh. Give it a run.
Yep.
Give it a run. Sky was telling me earlier that yesterday he picked up the 2A10 going back up.
Wow.
And that actually ended up getting him into the
Wow.
to semis because he made it by 4 pins. So
Wow.
that was huge.
Yeah. I made it once, but it was the strangest way I've ever seen. Had a pink white dot. I used to call it Stinky Pinky. And lifted 2A10 at Rappo, and I'm bowling with Chris Nichols and Isaac Hernandez and Michelle Malley. And I just went for the 2, and I just threw it real hard. And it was right down the middle. I'm not going to get anything. And it barely hit the 2-pin. Took it to the wall, came across, hit the 8-pin, 8-pin at the 10-pin. And I said, that's it. I've seen everything.
At least you got to watch it because most people would just turn away and
Yeah.
and then the crowd goes wild and you're like, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, well, years ago, my wife made the Big Four at Celebrity during the women's scratch league on Monday nights, and she turned around, never saw it. Come on.
All right, pick that up.
Oh,
Oh,
Johnny.
yeah.
2 opens. He's opened the door big time, Kyle,
Yes, he
on a
has.
double.
Yeah,
Best
Kyle.
he can do now is 188 and 17, so 205 is the best Johnny can do.
Kyle's got to walk through the door. And Kyle will finish first. So we'll see.
If he just closes the next 2 frames, he's going to be tough. Go.
Ooh.
All right. Little late,
right.
but only left 245.
It's makeable. Yeah, he spares
Now at
here.
this point, if he goes spare sheet with his handicap, he can shoot 203. So Johnny's not out of it yet.
No.
Johnny can shoot 205. So, and Stepniak, if you're watching, don't even call me and let me know. Just drive by your house and kill all your grass. Come on. Nice.
Okay,
Good
spare.
shot. Want to shout out to a good buddy of mine that I bowl with on Thursdays, Perry Knoll. We haven't seen Perry in a while.
Okay.
Lives up in Evergreen. He watches. He's been my critic for how we sound. He says sometimes he was having a hard time hearing us. But he said lately it's been pretty good. So, Perry, if you have that capability, give us a call. Let us know who you like.
And
it's early yet. There we
good
go.
shot.
That's huge.
Update on Nolan? Have you heard?
Did not talk to Nolan this week. I don't believe he's got maybe 2 more weeks on his antibiotics.
Okay.
But right now he's pretty much stuck at home because he's got to carry that all around with him. But doing good. But you know, he's like me and you. If you put us inside and we can't go anywhere for like 3 or 4 days, just call the mental hospital, lock me up, because I can't handle that at all.
Yeah.
He just forced Johnny to double.
Yes, he did.
No, Johnny cannot be locked out, but he's got to
No.
go.
Actually, well, because he strikes here is 213. So
No.
the best Johnny could do is 205. So
No, Kyle, 183 and 30, 213. That's right. And the best he can do is 205. Yeah, game set match.
As long as he gets some points, some
I thought he
pins
could.
here.
Yeah, I thought he could max out at 203, but you're right. 213 makes him a winner. That double was crucial.
Yes, that was huge. Actually, the spare in the 9th was gigantic.
Yeah, look at this. Great finish.
All right.
212 with handicap.
Yes, 212. So Mr. Kyle will be moving on.
So Johnny go home 5th place today. $242.
Okay, does strike there.
Hey, look who woke up. Nice. Isn't that a sin? Because he was lined up.
Yes. He just made that one mistake.
Not so much the split, but that single pin spare killed him.
Exactly.
That just killed him.
He spares there, and it's a different match.
Sure.
Then again, Poggi did pick him, so
oh man,
you don't want Poggi picking you for anything.
That's true. You know, it took him like 7 months to win one. In fact, people were trying to find out how to get a hold of him because they said, Poggi, please don't pick me.
Exactly. All right, match 1 done, in the books.
Yeah, it actually ended up 212, 204. Great match.
Yes.
Johnny Camacho will finish 5th for $242. Kyle Bemis is moving on. He's going to go up against 3rd seed Bryce Ducker. Now this is Bryce's first time in the top 5. First time he's made the semifinals.
Okay.
Bryce works in the pro shop of Michael Smith at Bowlers Depot down at AMF Bellevue. So he's a lefty, so we'll see what happens.
We won't hold that against them.
Not yet. We'll see. We could have a Texas death match between him and Kelly Lawson, but who knows?
That's true.
In any event, folks, give us a second. We'll step aside, let these guys take some practice, and we'll get ready for round number 2. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Coal Creek Lanes. Nicholas Sarsa, Rob Warner, Neo Prism Media. We'll be back in just a moment. Bryce. Bryce is going to be on 19. I think it's 35. All right, should be ready to roll. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Coal Creek Lanes. Nicholas Sorsa, Rob Warner. This is match number 2 of our stair-step finals format. We have Kyle Bemis of Broomfield winning the first match over Johnny Camacho. He's taking on our 3rd seed, Bryce Ducker, making his first appearance with us. Bryce out of North Glen, and he has elected to lead the match. So shake hands, and we'll begin.
All right.
Just a 5-pin difference, so this will be interesting. Again, 5-pin, and Bryce is the token lefty of the top 5 today. Good natural ability, but again, he's learning sport shots.
Gotcha. And how many events has he bowled?
He joined in January. This is probably his 5th or 6th event.
Okay.
Nice release. Throws the ball well. His thing is he tends to throw the ball hard on everything. and that's, you know, he's not going to notice it that much on house shots.
Correct.
Because with his release and everything, he's going to...
It's actually beneficial because then with the dry, he can just put the heater on it.
Yes.
But when you get...
Right. You get on something like this, you're just going to blow it right through the back of the building. That was much nicer, but see?
Okay.
Alley opens, but not a big deal. It's only the first frame.
Is this his first top 5?
Yes.
Okay. A little bit of nerves.
No, sure. But, you know, worst he's going to do today is $267, so not bad.
And the experience.
Yes.
So next time when you get here, you know what to expect and how it goes and everything of that nature. So that's worth the price of gold.
Yeah. Pulled it a little bit, 3, 6, 10.
Yes.
A lot of chops on this stuff, too. Oh, my goodness.
I could see that. I most definitely could see that.
Poor Joe Stopnack today, he chopped a 3 off to 6, 6 off to 10, 5 off to 9. You know, it was one of those days. Just one of those days. All right,
Yeah,
nice
there we
cover.
go.
There we go. So again, he was spotting on 5, so he takes an early lead here by a couple pins.
Mm-hmm. And Kyle, how many titles does he have?
Kyle has never won.
Okay.
Neither one of these gentlemen has ever won.
Kyle's top 5s? This first top 5?
This is Kyle's 3rd top 5.
Okay.
And Bryce's first, and then obviously then we get up to the top. You got Barry and
Sky
with multiple wins. Now we got Bryce bought his dad in, Craig, a couple weeks ago. Craig is a good player.
Okay.
Hasn't made a cut yet, but I think it helps Bryce get some even keeled. Obviously, Craig has bowled for quite a while. No, I mean, you can just tell the mannerisms and everything. He's been there before, you know, that type of thing. So he keeps the throttle down on Bryce because Bryce is jacked up.
Exactly.
Which is, you know,
Absolutely.
understandable, you know.
Okay.
Frame number 2, a little bit better ball speed. All right. 2-4. Again, shots like this, spares are gold.
Yes, sir.
Really are. I mean, to see those guys strike at the end of the first match, it was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
This pattern does not normally let you do that.
Yeah, and you can't go in thinking you're going to shoot 250.
No.
So you got to have that mindset that you got to make your spares.
Yeah. But like I say, gets to the line really good.
Absolutely.
Good form. Gets through the ball nice.
Got his first spare under her belt. Now he can take a deep.
Yeah.
He can release the air.
Yeah.
I think he's going to strike here. I think he's got a little bit of the pressure off a little bit. This one's going to be a little bit more relaxed.
So Pogie's man is going, see, I told you how he
Oh.
is. He's like kryptonite, man.
Yeah. Pogge needs to start picking people in the semis.
Nice.
There you go.
Well, you called that one.
There you go.
Hard to believe you've been around like 70 years. You pick that stuff up easy.
I catch one thing every 70 years. There it is, right there.
That's gotta really help.
Absolutely. He's just gaining more confidence as he goes along now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Very good.
Yes.
You know, and he's been experimenting with, one hand, no thumb, one hand regular. He's been going back and forth, trying to see what's best for him. Now, he's got great upper body strength, so he thinks his rev rate will go up if he does the
No
two-handed
thumb
thing
or
or the no thumb. Yeah, I think for consistency's sake, obviously his thumb in the ball is the way to go, and he has a good natural release. I wouldn't mess with it, to be honest with you. I mean, it looks good.
Okay.
So, but going back and forth with that now that on top of trying to compete, imagine what that's like. What ball do I use? What do I throw? How do I
Exactly.
throw?
We as bowlers try to make it as difficult as possible.
Yeah, we don't want it easy. Come on.
No.
It's like double jeopardy every shot.
All right, the 1, 2, 4.
And again, on a normal house shot, you would just do that and let the ball walk right across. And of course, he chops off the 1, 2 off of the 4. So he's got his first open. Bryce has an open here. Now he can double and jump out a little bit here. Looks good.
There we go.
Beautiful shot. So he goes open, spare, double.
He's feeling much better.
So he's probably only down about 2 or 3 pins, 4 pins right now. And obviously he throws this one, gets a 3-bagger, jumps up again. Nope. Oh, it held. There's that 43 feet. Normally that ball would have walked right through the face, and it just went high flush. Almost carried.
Yeah, he did. All right. Pick the spare up.
Yeah. He works for Michael Smith down at Bowlers Depot down at AMF Bellevue. Starting to drill his own equipment now.
Okay.
Makes a 7-pin, which for lefties, of course, just like our 10s, it's don't do it.
The one you leave the most.
Right. Please don't leave that. Yeah. Sometimes you beg for an 8 or a 9. You can make those.
Exactly. All right, Kyle.
This is about the point in the first match where Kyle got lined up. There we go. Maybe sometimes he just needs an open to kick himself in the butt and get lined up. But that was a great shot.
It was. Apparently needed a little motivation.
Yeah. Down 15, you can cut it to 5 with the double here. Take the time to thank General Manager Chris Muska and his staff again here at Coal Creek, doing a great job for us. Mike Gonder.
Nathan shot.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I wasn't gonna name names, but give him a big head.
You can get yourself in trouble. You remember he's the USBC Greater Denver USBC president.
Yeah, but who voted for him?
That's what we're trying to figure out still.
You know, we're not going to get into the politics. I just want to know who he paid off. That's all.
All right. Come on.
Come on.
There we go.
Hard way.
Yeah, yes.
Guarantee you that's not how he wanted to make that, but he'll take it. So 87 in the fifth with a spare. And Bryce can go 97 in the fifth if he strikes. So, yeah, still 15-pin lead. Let's see what happens. Again, each bowler only has one open.
Yes.
Bryce has the double.
That was a good shot.
That's beautiful.
That was a really good shot.
That was probably the best one he's thrown yet.
Yes. He actually rolled that one really good.
Boy,
If he can do that.
I was just going to say that. He is going to be one tough puppy to beat
Yes.
today.
Yes.
And he's the only one out there.
Yep. He can only blame himself if
Yep.
he messes the side up.
Yeah, because it ain't going to change. A fresh pair, he's the only lefty. I like those odds.
Yes. Got that one in. Got that one in a little bit, but didn't pay too bad of a price.
That's only the salvation of a long roll.
Yeah.
You really aren't going to see a lot of splits like that because it just holds, and even with the rotation, if he leaves something, it's not going to be a killer.
Exactly.
Whereas if it's dry back end, crisp back end, and the ball just wants to flip, God only knows what the hell you're going to leave.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, when you got a volume out there, then you just don't want to miss for a right-hander to the right, a left-hander to the left, because then it doesn't get back and then you wash out a lot.
Yeah. And from what I've seen, boy, you get out about 9 or 8 right-hander, Godzilla won't bring the ball back.
That would be the gutter.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Bemis. Struck the last time he was up on the slate. Actually,
Yeah.
he struck the last 2 times he was on the
Yes.
slate.
This would be a good time to continue that trend.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, he did carry it. Almost an 8-pin. Oh, my goodness. I was going to say, great shot. Oh, my God. But he did carry it.
He's just trying to bring a little drama with
Well,
it.
he did.
That was a...
Ooh, look at him. He's drinking 2 at a time now. I knew I liked Mike for a reason.
There you go.
All right, he can cut it to 5. Throw another one like that.
Yes. This one we can just get the 9 down a little earlier, though.
Maybe. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that was nice.
Yes, it was.
Now we got a 5-pin difference. And Bryce, again.
And Kyle's working on a double. Bryce is working on a spare.
Good match.
It is. There we go.
Oh, boy, was that nice.
Yeah, he's 20. He seems to be more confident and lets it roll.
Yeah, he's last 3 times on that lane he struck. So again, he can increase his lead to 15 if he can double here.
Taking a little extra time. Okay.
Could have been.
Yeah, got the
Could've
5
been,
out.
yep.
Could have been a strike. Could have been a 5-7 or 5-10.
Yeah.
But settles with just a 10.
Spares this. He's only down 5 pins.
And actually, for 2 guys who haven't been far in here, they're bowling very well.
Yeah,
they're not.
No, they're, like I said first, they're making this pattern look easier than it actually is.
Yes.
They really are. Will it hold? Yep. Good shot.
I thought it was going to hook early, too. You got to remember what you're bowling on now.
Exactly. Normally, we'd be going, oh, that's gone. Don't have a chance. All right, so 5-pin difference. Kyle working on a double. The advantage is definitely his.
Yes.
Best Bryce can do right now is 207 scratch with 35, so 242 is his max. Of course, Kyle can punch and 227 and 30. There we go.
Got that one.
Got the 9th frame.
And Kyle will finish first again.
Yep.
So he's same opportunity he had last time. He can shut his opponent out here.
Yep. 227 with an open is pretty impressive.
Yes,
especially
on this.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, for somebody who has not won, he's bowling very well.
Yep. Get up. Oh, bucket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he's got to make the spare here.
So 203 is his max with 30, so 233. So Kyle's 242.
It's getting interesting.
Yes, it is. Let's get rid of the first job. Let's get this bucket covered.
Okay.
Chops it.
They did.
There's a 191 and 32.21.
Yes.
Let's see. I think he
needs a
just needs a
mark.
mark. Yeah. Mark in any count. Easier said than done, of course.
Yes. Hard part's getting the mark. But he has, this is his good lane.
Yes, you're right.
He's bowled
Yeah,
well on this lane.
Well is an understatement.
There you go. Yeah.
He knew it, too.
Yes,
He knew it when he let it go.
he did.
Great shot. So Kyle Bemis will take home 4th place money, $267. Good weekend for Kyle.
And Bryce will advance. So far, we're chalk.
Yeah, so far.
Oh.
It's okay. Excellent game.
Yes. Okay.
All right, 197.35 for 232. What a match. 232, 221. Bryce Tucker advances. And semifinal match this afternoon, he's going to face Barry Powell of Denver. Barry, multi-ABT champion. He's also won a regional title, so he's
Seasoned. He's very seasoned.
Yes, very seasoned player. All right, so we're going to let them do practice. We'll step aside here. Again, we're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Coal Creek Lanes. Nick Lasorsa, Rob Warner, and we'll be back in just a moment. It's 11. Okay. Gentlemen, Nicholas Source and Rob Warner are back here at Coal Creek Lanes in Lafayette for our semifinal match in our stair-step finals with the Amateur Bowlers Tour. Bryce Ducker winning his first match
Yes.
in the stair-step finals with us, and he did it in great fashion.
He did.
He threw the ball well. He's up against Barry Powell, multi-champion, and he's also a regional title holder with us. So a lot of wins under his belt, and he's elected to lead the match. He's going to spot Bryce 24 pins.
Gotcha. And actually, it's a pretty smart move. He's going to make Bryce finish on 19, sorry.
Yeah,
So.
which is the one that he didn't completely dominate, like
exactly.
20. Oh, my God.
So he was doing a little research and paying attention to what was going on beforehand.
And again, that's experience. He knows what to watch. Some guys wouldn't even look at you.
He's going to change the name here in just a second.
Yeah, it will automatically. Yep, here we go. It's already up. It'll change once he rolls the ball.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, you're right. Good call.
Thank you very much. I'll be here all weekend. And
ooh, comes up a little light.
If I was the little devil that's on the left shoulder of Barry Powell right now, I'm screaming ball change. I do not like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, he practiced with it, so he must have seen something he liked, but apparently
I didn't like it. He tried to make it finish with his speed, but the ball just doesn't want to finish.
He's trying to make it finish instead of letting it finish.
Exactly. See?
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. He needs a ball change. And don't wait too long. Not against this kid.
No.
He's in trouble.
Yes. He is locked and loaded on lane 20.
Just an early call. But the boy he's ready. Now you want to see somebody that's really dialed in? Look on your right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Cool, calm and collected.
This guy's over there playing something on his phone.
Just chilling out.
Yeah, not even worried about anything.
Yeah, let me know when I come in and crush pump somebody. Let's see if Bryce can double right out of the gate, put some serious heat on Barry here. Now it's inside, but we'll hold. Oh, it
trip
did.
six.
Eddie kicks out the 6 pin.
Nice. That will loosen your arm swing up a little bit more.
And speaking of not loosening up your arm swing, now Barry is spotting him 24 and down a mark to a double.
Yeah.
He could be down 40-some pins
really
right out of the
quickly.
Gate.
He's gonna ride this one out a little bit. Let's see what he's got here.
Nice.
Okay.
Very good. I still think he needs something that gives him a little bit more help.
Okay.
That was a perfect shot for him. But if he doesn't doesn't have the right part of the lane, the right ball speed, he is not gonna. That ball will not give him a break. So he needs to open his eyes up and say, "I got away with that." And he brought enough equipment with him, so it's not like he doesn't have the right ball.
Well, we're about to see what happens on the third shot here.
So, ooh, boy. Little low pocket, but pretty good shot.
Okay.
Playing the right part of the lane. He was through 15. But he definitely does need to make this.
Yes. It's early, but he needs to be making this spare. Uh-oh.
Will it hold?
Yep.
It did.
Okay.
I'm shocked. I thought that was bye-bye.
I thought it was going over there as well.
All right, so let's see if Bryce can take control here. I tell you what I would do right now? I'd go home, write a letter. Dear Chris Muska, if you ever sell lanes 19 and 20, I will give you good money for lane 20.
At least 20, that's for sure. No doubts about that.
I mean to tell you, he has not struck once. And it was like the second or third frame of the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, he has just been.
Yeah,
oof.
he's getting himself dialed in, got himself settled down, and he's making good shots now. He got that one in a little bit.
Yeah, and didn't get the break he was hoping for.
Okay.
But, get one, you're on a three-bagger right out of the gate.
Yes. He's got a little bit of
Sure.
a cushion to fall back on.
At this point, Barry has to get strikes.
Yeah, he's got to get going.
Because with the early lead that Bryce put on him, plus the handicap difference, closing frames will not cut it unless Bryce completely falls apart. And I just don't see it happening.
No.
So he's got 86 in the fourth with an open. Barry would have to throw at least a double, probably a three-bagger, just to get within a mark.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's got to start right now.
He did strike last time on this lane.
White.
And I,
Yeah, 2, 4, 5. See what
You're
I
right,
mean? If
you're
it's
right.
not, if it's
Dead nuts
not-
perfect.
Yes, the ball just doesn't want to do that on this pattern.
You're right, good call. Good call at the gate. See,
Yeah.
maybe got a second career as a ball route.
Oh, God help me.
Okay,
All right,
let's make the
good
spare.
But that's why, and we tell bowlers, they want to go out and they want to get all the new stuff. And I'm like, your arsenal has to be at a point where you got a big ball, you got a spare ball, and then you got stuff in between. What is that stuff in between that you need?
Correct.
And that's where you go to your pro shop operator and you go, this is what I got. What do I need when this pair breaks down, or this pair does this pair does that? And the guys are going to sit down with you and go, look, this is what I think. Let's drill one. Let's go out on the lanes. Let's check it out. Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Much
Sure.
better, but see, he had no help at all.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Yeah. But years ago, I'd see guys come in, they'd have the same bowling ball, drilled 3 times, and almost set up identical. And I'm going, what are you doing? Come on.
Yeah, it is amazing. Again, bowlers, we try to make it as hard as possible on ourselves.
No. Oh, boy.
Okay.
Come on, he's
Yeah, Barry's in a world of trouble right now.
74 in the fifth. The only saving grace is taking home third place money. He's going to take home $410. That's the worst he's going to do.
Okay. Oh, he sailed that one.
Yep.
Okay, Bryce. One, 3, 6.
Nice.
Let's make the spare.
3-bagger split spare. Right now I can hear Ricky Schisler in the back of my brain going, Barry, what are you doing? Grab something that's going to finish.
Oh, it's going to be short, too. Okay.
Again, fresh pair. Now you're getting a little bit of a push.
Yes.
So now the stuff that was holding and carrying all of a sudden now is going even a little bit longer. So the subtle adjustments have to be made right now. The beauty of this, Bryce with such a big lead, it's not critical.
Correct.
Whereas Barry, it's critical right now.
Yeah, Bryce can continue to make spares and make it very difficult on Barry.
Ooh, 103 in the fifth, spare in the sixth. He's up 54, something like that.
Looks like he's going to have a little chat with his dad really quick.
Yeah, like, chill out, I got this one. I'll see you in the championship match. Ooh, good break. When this match is over and we get off the air, I'm going to walk over to Barry and I'm going to look at all his equipment. And I'm going, why did you not do this or this or this? You know, because you want him to learn too.
Yes. Nobody's past learning, that's for sure.
Well, and you know what? Even if he would choose a different ball and it wasn't the one, at least he was smart enough to say, you know, this ball is not working right now. I got to try something else.
Absolutely.
And you got to have, you know, the gumption to do it.
Yeah, you gotta be confident enough to say, you know what, this isn't working. Let me try something else. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But what if it does work out?
How about this?
Man,
wow!
That ball just will not knock down 10 pins.
No.
Okay.
Yep. No problem with 10 pin.
No. Bryce is ready to go. He doesn't mess around too long up there, I can tell you that.
And that's good. I like that.
Oh, same thing, got it out.
Yep.
He's right now he's in a swamp and he's not seeing. He's got to keep the ball more in front of him than he's going.
One thing I do like about him is he's already made the decision in the bowler's area what his next shot is going to be and where he wants to stand, what he wants to do. Rather than get up on the approach and just stand there and have your brain drive you crazy, he already knows when he steps up, which is what you want to do.
Yes.
All right, good
Very
shot.
good. Good swear.
All right. 119 in the sixth with a spare. He's up 51.
Yes. It's a good place to be right now.
Yeah, especially with 3 frames to go.
And Barry's getting calls here while he's here.
911 calling.
Maybe somebody's calling to tell him to switch balls. Now, if he switches balls, this would be interesting.
But it's too late.
It is. It absolutely is. Should have got the call sooner. All right, there you go.
But not only that, but okay, the match is over, right? So now, do something.
We're about to
Try
find out.
something. We'll see if they get a different reaction.
Nope, he's going to ride that one out.
You know, just like, you know, you're going to have to make a ball change. You're in your fill ball of a game. You do it then.
Yes.
Let me see what I got.
Absolutely.
And, oh, he did get a break. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what he can do here. I think he can shoot, what, 202 scratch with 11, 213. Uh-oh, he woke up. He woke up the Skittle. Come on.
Oh.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's just
Look at
I think
this.
he nailed it right out the gate. He's got the wrong. He has the wrong piece in his hands, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's the guy's calling him, son. You know, you still got the wrong ball in there.
I told you to change.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. 38. He can finish with 168 max. Yeah, it's not even.
Yeah. Get up there, throw a couple good shots, Bryce. Get ready for the next one.
Absolutely. he may entertain. Let me see what else I got in the bag, just
Why
in
not?
case.
Yeah, and that's, like you said, great idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a great look with this ball, but what's the other one going to do right
Yeah,
now?
that's what happens if this happens to go away.
Right. Oh. Wow. Again, Barry still had a good day. You know, it's a shame that you didn't see how well he bowled this weekend. But, you know, third place money, $410. So right now we have undefeated Bryce Ducker in the stair-step finals.
Yes.
Wins his first 2 matches.
Unfortunately, he's going to bowl the red hot Sky Hiddle.
Yeah, we'll get 17 pins. Anything's possible.
That is true.
I'll tell you what a great look he's got right now.
Yeah.
Great look. Mix. Okay, leaves a 10. He's going to shoot 190s and change. 230 something with handicap. Back-to-back 230s with handicap.
It's
You gotta like it.
yeah, yes. Make them beat you.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's sending, I guarantee he's sending Sky a message. He's going, dude, I'm lined up. Let's go. Bring your A game. Nope. Okay, that's okay.
Yep, don't let that affect you.
198 and 35.
It's at 233.
Barry's going to finish up here.
Oh,
good.
There you go.
Now here's the thing that drives you crazy too. Now he's gone, you know, I have struck with this ball. what did I do? Or what I was saying is, look how perfect you have to be to get the end result. Where you could have another ball that gives you a little bit more versatility, maybe your carry percentage a little bit better by not having to be perfect.
Yes, and hopefully he doesn't get a false illusion, meaning that he strikes out here and thinks, okay, I just made some bad shots. Well, that ball, when you 8-10, told you that that was not the right ball. Yeah, that's what he's got to figure out.
He threw the ball much better than he scored, but he didn't give himself a chance with the equipment he was using. And, you know, we're not saying that whatever that ball was is bad. It's just that it didn't give him a lot of advantage in on this pattern against this gentleman. He throws strike here. He shoots 179 with handicap.
Oh.
178. Okay. Good finish.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay, third place for Barry Powell Sr. out of Denver. Third place, $410. When we come back, folks, you're going to see a newbie, Bryce Tucker, trying to go undefeated in his first round of match play finals. He's going to go up against a veteran, Sky Hiddle out of Thornton. Sky is a 9-time champion, and we'll see how that plays out. And we'll be back in just a moment. Again, you're looking at our championship match coming up here at Cold Creek Lanes. Rob Warner, Nicholas Sarsa will be back in just a moment. Yes, they are. All right, folks, we're back. Nicholas Orza, Rob Warner here at Coal Creek Lanes in Lafayette. Championship match. We have Bryce Ducker going for his first title, first time in the top 5. Going for 3 wins in a row, which will give him that first title. He's going up against Sky Hiddle, who we jokingly call Skittles. And he's going for his 10th title. And he's out of Thornton, also a house mouse, but an excellent player, no stretch of imagination here.
I do believe they're the same height.
Well, somebody's wearing those elevated bowling shoes. I mean, but,
There you go.
he's going to spot him 17 pins, and
Okay.
he's elected to lead the match.
Absolutely.
So shake hands, and here we go. I don't like the ball that Sky's rolling with.
Okay.
I'm just making a statement. I watched that ball, 3 of his 4 shots, and it really didn't do anything.
No, we're about to figure out, or hopefully, we're about to see what he was seeing.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Good. Now see that ball? The difference between that ball and what Barry was throwing, when that ball hit, it drove.
Uh-huh.
Barry's ball, when it hit, it just didn't do anything.
Deflected out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bryce,
Mr. Bryce.
Bryce is confident.
Yes, he is in. Got that one in a little
Yeah,
bit.
baby split.
Check.
2-7. Bryce told me that he felt confident coming into this weekend only because when he was in juniors, when the Mile High Tour was here, he did finish second here.
Okay.
He likes the bowling center. He feels comfortable in the bowling center. And that means a lot too. Keeps you relaxed, keeps you loose.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nice shot.
Good spare. And during the break there, his dad was talking to me, and he was like, "I'm just a proud papa." Yeah,
Sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No doubt. And it's pretty nice when you go, "Oh, damn, I could only win $820 today." Worst place scenario. Yeah, okay, I'll put that in the bank.
Yeah.
The winner today gets $1639.
Okay. Not a bad weekend.
No. All right, just
Okay.
leaves the 4-pin.
Yes.
He's smart enough to understand that he's got room inside.
Yes.
The shots that he tugged a little bit, the pattern helped him. If we were on a house shot or a shorter pattern, he'd be in trouble. But he knows that. Again, keeps him loose. I can miss a little bit inside and I'm still okay. Yes.
Okay.
Good
Makes the
shot.
spare.
Okay. Yep, Sky better he better get them sparring gloves on.
Yes.
Get the 8 ounces out. So here we go.
And he was using this ball in practice, not the white one, right?
Well, no, he was using this the whole time.
Okay.
Oh!
Got the break.
Oh!
It's got
Tita Semez.
Yeah, he got some home field love there.
Yeah. Okay, cuts the lead to 7. Or 6.
And this is actually, if Bryce realizes this is some of the best solution or best scenario for him, because Sky's come out with a double, putting some pressure on him. How do I react to the pressure? How do I put himself in these scenarios to see it's only going to make him better?
Absolutely. Sure. Good test.
Yes.
Ooh,
Got the break.
Yep. Okay, 4-7. All right, no problem. Okay, double spare for Mr. Hiddle. Currently up 7 pins. Tell you what, these matches are moving too, aren't they?
They are.
They are not messing around.
Like I said, Bryce is not here to lollygag up there. He's going to go up there and make a shot.
6-8-10. For you right-handers, the old 4-7-9.
Exactly. Get 2.
Yep. Make sure it's 2.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nice try. Okay.
Don't get down on yourself.
Nope. 44 and a third with an open. Down 7.
Okay.
Not a big deal.
Absolutely. Regroup. Make a better shot.
Yep.
Ball change.
Okay. Again, like we talked about, making the ball change is not the problem. Did you throw the ball good? Did you hit where you were looking at? What did the ball do? Do I want to do it again?
Exactly. Okay.
Nice.
Made the spare.
Okay. I like the kid. He's very, very calm.
Yes.
Obviously done it for quite a while. Of course, I haven't seen him because, you know, he was learning his ropes in the Mile High Junior program. And he's got a regional PBA member that he's working for down at Bellevue and Michael Smith. A lot of good.
Surround himself with good things.
Yes. Ooh, light 2-4-5.
Okay.
Down 4 pins.
This guy's not running away from him yet.
No. But right now, Bryce is a little bit unsure. Sky's going to go, you stay right where you're at. I'm just going to keep closing frames here.
Okay.
Nice.
Does make the spare.
Yep.
Sounds like we just had a bus let out there.
I think so. Hope it's not from that correctional facility down the street.
Exactly. That's what we're hoping for.
Maybe. Ooh, 5-6. Crossover, no look. Again, this is not as difficult as you think. This is basically 2 left with your feet, throw the same mark. Most of the time, you'll cover both.
Just got to split the 2.
Yep.
Just makes it a little trickier with the pattern.
Yeah, and hit less of the 5, more of the 6, but not as difficult as it looks. And that's going to be close.
Ooh.
Ooh, just finished enough that he didn't catch that 6-pin.
Okay, so Sky opens there.
And it swings back.
It does. Does Bryce feel a little bit more confident now?
Yep. Each bowler is only open once. Nice.
There you go.
And he went with that ball change.
Yeah, he did. Stuck with it.
Yep. I'm impressed.
Okay. Doing a little self-talk. Calm myself down.
Mm-hmm. MJ doesn't have happy hour here, does he? Well, something's on him.
He looks tired already.
All right, will it hold? Oof, high.
Okay.
4-7.
Make the spare.
Rob, I'm going to tell you, 3 minutes after this show is over, this place will be full.
Yeah, it sure will be.
Here they come.
You would think it's the temperature's probably about right. It's not super hot, so
Right.
people are coming in.
Yeah. Attaboy.
Right,
Good
that's
job. Good job. 84 in the fifth with a spare. Sky 92 in the fifth with an open. So he's down 9. Yep, down 9 pins.
Okay.
Another good match.
It is. So he struck it in, went light with the 248 or 245 last time on 20. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did not like that.
No, he bellied it too far right. And it kind of bounced on him, got away from him. 1-2-8. Again, not that critical. He's on an open. Just make the spare.
Yes.
If the match is still close.
Yeah, you just don't want to go open here.
No.
Okay,
you
doesn't
go.
make the spare.
Good job. Okay, down 9. Who's going to blink? Is somebody going to line up and double? Is somebody going to pick a spare?
Yeah. This is going to boil down to who may make the mistake first.
Looks good.
Okay.
Yes.
Much
Best shot
better
he's
shot.
thrown. Best shot he's thrown in the match so far. That was nice.
He had to throw it, and he threw it.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what kind of response Mr. Bryce gives us.
Oh boy.
Yes, that's his lane.
And that
That's his
was
lane.
a confident shot. Confident shot, strong release.
+9.
Boy, he can really, really put a dagger in if he can double. I got to tell you, I like his arm swing. I like his mental attitude, getting up there to make a shot.
Yeah, he's
Got
not
a good release. He's
doesn't look like he's being affected at all.
no.
There
Yes.
you go.
That was huge. He knows it. That was huge. I like it. We've created a monster.
Yes, that's absolutely. But he's smart. Getting away.
Yep. Yep.
He's going to go regroup.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I do. I like his demeanor. I
Yes.
really do. He's intense, but yet he's not overly. He's congratulating himself for making an excellent shot. Okay, let's move on. That's over with. Let's see if Sky can respond. Light mixer?
Oh,
No.
it's a 4-5.
Well, he left a 5-6. Now he's left a 4-5.
And he has to finish on that lane.
Yes, he does. Right now, even if he makes it, the best he can do is 212.
Yeah.
Plus 18, 230. And Bryce, you know, one open, one double. He's on a 90 to deuce finish with his handicap would make him an easy winner, but it's not easy.
No. Sky just wants to make this, put a little bit of pressure on him.
Yeah.
You don't want to just give him a free ride here.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
Just got
never
one.
ride it. No. Okay,
So
140. Best he can do is deuce plus 18.
218. Bryce is getting closer to that finish line.
Right now, it looks as though pretty much Bryce needs one mark in the next two frames, no matter what Sky does. If he throws the first one, obviously it's over. But yeah, we're getting down to the wire here. Sky needs to make a big shot here in the ninth frame. Give himself any kind of chance.
Yeah.
Two great shots
on that lane.
On 19. Yeah. Yep. Good response. And you would expect that from him. He's a good player.
Yeah.
So now let's see if the young stud can come through here.
And he's on his good lane.
Yeah. I still think you ought to write Chris a note, ask him how much he wants for 19 and 20.
Well, the price keeps going up.
Of course it is.
The further he's went, the more the prices went up.
Ooh,
okay.
It was good. It was good.
Spare. Make the spare.
If he goes miss, he shoots 2-0 with handicap.
Yes.
So it's just about done. But I like it. You know, he got stronger and more relaxed as the match went on.
Yeah, that's confidence.
Yep.
There we go. Good spare.
There we go.
Confidence got better the further he was going.
Yeah, and realistically, I don't even think he needs a mark.
Yeah,
He can go
it's the
count.
best Sky can get is
Count open for 180 and 35 is 215.
Sky can get to 18, right?
Yeah, Sky can get to, yes, correct, yes.
So some count here and it's over.
Yeah. Although I like him, see him get the mark and don't put the,
Yeah.
don't have him go crazy here.
Well, if he does strike here, he's probably going to drown out all that open plate on there. He's going to be excited,
Oh, yeah,
which rightfully so.
sure. Oh, here we go. High.
Oh,
We got
okay.
lucky. Yeah,
Make the spare.
247.
Just got a little bit more interesting.
So if he misses this, he goes 212 with handicap. And Skylar can go double count and beat him.
Yes. But unfortunately, Sky's on his lane that he's not been too
No.
happy with, to say the least.
No. Yeah, his better reaction has definitely been on 19. Okay, let's go. This is for the win.
It is.
There
All
it
right,
is.
and you got the spare.
He knew it too.
15. He's just got to keep the ball in the lane
Yep.
and hit something.
Yep.
Preferably 4.
Yeah, don't leave a Popovich on this ball.
Yeah.
225 with a strike.
And he only had one open.
Yep.
So he bowled well. Bowled very, very well. Here we go. And that's going to be enough.
Yep.
Yes.
Excellent game. 189 and 35.
224. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Absolutely. And that's the best part of the whole deal right there. Is Dad's here to see him.
Yep. $1,639 for our new ABT champion.
Absolutely.
And Skylar throws a good shot, lays a 10.
Exactly.
Sky had a good weekend. $820.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
does make the spare.
Okay, strike gives him 180 and 18 for 198.
Couldn't ask for better. These were all good matches today. There was
Yes.
no blowouts, nowhere.
No,
They all
very,
bowled well. Nobody bowled really bad either, so it was great. It was
yeah,
good.
it was. It was what you would think it would have been on this pattern.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, Sky finishes 178.
178 and 18 for 196.
Yes, good with the math.
Huh? When you're a bookie as a child, it makes it easy.
There you go.
All right. Look at this boy. Wins. Did he win all 4 matches?
Yes, he did. Yes, he won.
Comes up the ladder.
He did what he had to do.
Yep. All right. Well, Bryce Ducker of North Glen, winning his first ABT title, $1,639. He defeats a tough champion.
Yes.
Sky Hiddle is no gimme, let me tell you, buddy.
No.
You know, from North Glen, Sky, an excellent match play bowler in his own right, but the kid gave him a match. He really did. He bowled well. He deserved it. Very emotional and rightfully so.
Yeah.
So now let's see if he shows up next week at Sweetheart and see if he can go 2 for 2.
There you go.
All right, folks, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed it. It was 4 great matches.
Yes.
Again, this is Nicholas Orr, said Rob Warner. We will be with you next week at Sweetheart Lanes in Loveland.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we'd like to give a shout out to our general manager, Chris Muska, and his staff here for hosting us again this weekend. And we'll be back here in 2 weeks because after Sweetheart, we come right back to Cold Creek. So,
And I'm guaranteeing Bryce will be here.
I wouldn't go against that. But, all right, folks, have a great week, and we will see you next week in Loveland.